Good morning, Tritonians. Today is Friday, March 8th, and you're watching VTV.
And if you're not, you're missing out.
So Bailey, tell the people about our first segment.
Well, Brayden, there are many people at our school that work hard behind the scenes to make our daily experiences a good one.
So true. Shout out to the maintenance staff for mopping up the puddles in the hallways on rainy days.
Most definitely. In our first story, we honor the substitutes who fill in for our sick teachers on a moment's notice so we don't miss a day of class.
When teachers can't make it to school, there has to be someone to take their place, and for that we have substitutes. Here at Trenton, we have many different substitutes that work around the district, but sometimes the work they put into the school community goes unseen.
Many students have favorite subs here in the high school, whether that's because they feel like some of the subs are more lenient, or maybe it's because they stay more productive under the supervision of another one.
My favorite substitute teacher is Miss Roosh because she's really nice, she's helpful, and she has a lot of jokes.
Silver Fox is my favorite substitute teacher because he really connects with the students and he's really sweet to us.
Substitute teachers are often overlooked or disrespected in the classroom when they have to fill in for a teacher, but others gain respect by creating a friendly connection with the students they watch over.
I do enjoy coming into school every day and being a substitute. I enjoy the kids. I enjoy that I don't have responsibilities. I really appreciate being nominated, and I appreciate the kids.
I'm shocked. How do we know this? Okay, I was once told by a faculty member, no names, that if the kids like me, I'm not doing my job, so maybe I should start being a little harder on you kids.
Sometimes teachers come back after a day off and are unhappy about the amount of work that the students have gotten done. Others are content that they had someone to cover for them when they had to miss a day.
Well, taking a day off from school is actually kind of a hassle. We have some really good subs here, but then sometimes, when we have a good sub, I don't mind it at all. But you leave work for your students to do, and when they haven't done it, that's a hassle.
Generally feel pretty good. I have a good relationship with several of the substitutes, and I know that they're really trying to get something done. And my classes are full of good kids, and they generally, every report I've ever had was that the sub was bored because they were working hard. So.
When students walk into the class and see their favorite substitute taking place for the teacher, they get really excited. Substituting is a job that often gets overlooked, and it's a lot of difficulty. From VTV, we're Ava and Ella. Bye, guys.
For the last couple of weeks, VTV has highlighted some of the electives in the program of study so you can all learn what the class is like.
This week, we continue those features and take you to journalism with Mr. Allen and medals with Miss Miller.
I actually have two classes that I think would be really interesting for kids. The first one is journalism, and it counts as your English class. Journalism is all about learning how to write news articles, editorials, reviews, profiles, and trend stories so that you can have them published in the school newspaper. We also learn about journalism terms and careers, and we take a look at different forms of journalism. We've been doing a little bit of podcasting and a lot of online work as well. Journalism is a full-time class. It counts as your English class, so it needs to go all year long. Journalism is a demanding class. It's really fun. You'll be able to see your work published. You can write about almost anything that you want. You should know that you should be able to meet deadlines. You should feel comfortable going up to people and asking them questions, and feeling comfortable having your work produced and published so that other people can read it. So we used to take trips to different newspapers in the area, and a lot of the newspapers stopped doing tours. But actually in just a couple of weeks, we're doing a field trip to Pentucket. We're going to go over there and tour their school for a series of articles that we're going to be doing on the potential renovation of Triton and how it compares to what Pentucket did just a couple of years ago, what their school looks like, what our school needs are. So yeah, I'm hoping to continue doing like a field trip a year. So students who are eligible for the class are juniors and seniors, and that counts as their English credit. Those of you who are interested in reporting the news, in interviewing, a lot of kids who like to do social media posts and do articles that can be read by the rest of the school. It is quite a bit of writing, and and there are deadlines for it, so just be ready for those.
I signed up for journalism because my friends took it the year prior and they said it was not an easy class, but they said that I would like it because they get to write about like things they care about. I want it to be something that matters to me, something that I actually enjoy writing about. So Mr. Allen is a pretty chill teacher. As long as you're getting your work done, he's not really like a pain in your neck about it. And you can just kind of like chill. Journalism has definitely like taught me how to like read and pay like attention to like details and like read between the lines, and like reading to like get information out of something.
I think this one would look really good on me today.
She's asking for attention.
Well, I feel like tomorrow that's a better option, so that because those girls were judging me, so we'll just wear this tomorrow.
She's not even trying. What?
And I teach visual art here at Triton. And the name of this course is Intro to Metalsmithing. The type of student that would be interested in taking metalsmithing would be anyone who enjoys working with their hands to create something. We make practical things, so we make both jewelry and sculpture objects, and it's a fun class to take, I think. Metals is a full year course. It is a 1-credit VPA course.
Metals because this is my 3rd year taking an art class and I wanted to change it up a little bit, and so far it's been really fun. You get to make all different things. This year I've really gotten to learn new techniques and ways to make types of jewelry, and it's been very interesting and fun. It's been very different compared to my other art classes, and I've really enjoyed it this year.
Special projects range from making jewelry, the students make rings, which a lot of them enjoy, to mini sculpture projects. We do a flatware project where students make a spoon. We do go on one field trip at least every year. We went to visit a local metals artist in Essex, Mass, who creates large-scale sculptures, and we got to go visit his studio and check out the work that he does. Either frustrating at times, it is challenging, or for some it comes very easily to work with their hands to make something, and they're just doing project after project, can't get enough. What's next? What's next? It's not book work or desk work or homework. It is working with your hands and tools that you may never have worked with before.
I would absolutely recommend taking this course. It's a lot of fun and it's not too hard.
The main thing that we've learned this year is how to solder, and that is using fire and a torch and like connecting metal together, and it's something that I've never done before, and it was very scary at first, but it's actually really interesting. If you're considering taking this class, I definitely would recommend it, especially if you've taken other art classes in the past. It's really been my favorite so far, and you get to challenge yourself, work with other materials that you usually wouldn't be working with, and it's really fun.
I enjoy making different things, like most recently I made my little snowboard man by soldering, so I've been able to do that all year, so that was fun.
A lot of the high schools in our area don't have as many electives to choose from as we do.
We're definitely lucky in that way.
Up next, Aubrey and Riley explore how AI is changing the world as we know it. But is that change always positive?
Teens blame Instagram for increases in the rate of anxiety and depression.
But it becomes harder and harder to know what to trust.
We have
and
seen
who to
big
trust.
tech. We've seen Twitter and Facebook actively interfering in this election. Your title is Vice President of Privacy and Public Policy, and you had no idea
I don't know
of
how
Facebook's own
they
research
can
showing that you're violating the privacy and
protect
destroying the lives of teenage
us.
girls. You didn't know about it? Is that what you're testifying today?
Hi, my name is Deb Catola. I think social media and phones can be dangerous on so many levels. I think in regards to artificial intelligence, we can't just believe it just because it spit it out. We have to be sure that what it's giving us is the truth.
This declining trust in institutions that used to be looked to as sources of facts, the government, the media. And we see that in this survey as well. We found that about 41% of people believe that news now is less reliable than it used to be in the past.
But I had a friend who got called and it was her friend's voice, but it wasn't her friend saying, I'm in such and such a place and I need, such and such a money. And my friend wired it to her because it was her friend. And then the next morning she called her friend and said, are you okay? Did you get the money I sent you? And she's like, what are you talking about? I don't know how they can protect us.
Think of your creator.
My creator is a genius. They created something that will last forever and bring joy to many people.
Well, actually, I just had my hip replaced and a robot did it. The surgeon, from what I gather, is like looking at everything and controlling things, but the robot is actually doing the work. These little plus signs in the center is like the bullseye. And so when things line up, he knows exactly, instead of him being in there.
So a scary feature about Snapchat is everyone has their own personal AI. You can ask it pretty much anything and it looks like it's typing back as if it's thinking and generates a response that's as if you're talking to a direct human. And it knows where you live and knows a lot of personal questions about you.
I think the fastest way to destroy a democracy is to poison the information. That's exactly what we're seeing right now. We've moved, in my view, from the information age to the disinformation age.
A deep fake is when someone uses AI to either change a voice or a face on a digital image or in a video. So one of the dangers of AI in the media right now, in fact, a lot of creators are using it to change the voice of a politician.
Entering an era in which our enemies can make it look like anyone is saying anything at any point in time. For instance, they could have me say things like, President Trump is a total and complete d-." Now, you see, I would never say these things.
The danger here, of course, is that if people can't identify the deep fake, they think the politician or the person is actually saying those things. And then those images and videos get spread around social media, and it can cause a lot of misinformation and distrust. But again, like anything else, we play with the toy until the toy becomes a tool.
There was this one senator that was like shuffling papers at his desk in Congress. And the voice was addressing Congress, but it wasn't even him, it was AI. As an example of like how easy it is to use audio AI.
That voice was not mine. The words were not mine. The remarks were written by ChatGPT when it was asked how I would open this hearing.
So, I mean, that's what I mean about there's just such great possibilities, like huge possibilities with AI. And then there's just the flip side of that coin.
That was a good story.
Aubrey and Riley submitted their film to the Salem Film Festival, and we'll hear next week if it was selected as a finalist.
Good luck, ladies.
And now for something way less meaningful, but still fun nonetheless.
In this week's hallway walking segment, we challenge you guys to finish the lyrics to some well-known songs. Here's how you did.
I'm Adeline Stapleton. And I'm Riley McIsaac. Over the course of the past week, we've been having people finish the lyrics to your favorite songs. We're going through. I thought that you were fine. Why did you have to hide?
Slam dunk ready all night. Let's show me what you got. I say yeah, and you say stop. Do is go, go, go. I miss you in the morning when I see the sun. Something in the orange tells me we're not done. Moving my hips like yeah.
We go in the bag of ice now. Freeze, freeze, freeze. Now go. Drum fast and move around. 5 fingers to the face. 5 fingers to the face. Couldn't wait to turn 21. Big ideas. Got too drunk. Spinning around dizzy on a patio. Found out real quick how to take it slow. And by the time he wakes, I'll be halfway to my best friend's home. It just dawned on me, life is as fleeting as the passing dawn. Even good, I miss the snow till death will be leaving. Freezing, freezing. Through the night trying to keep my eyes open. Generator's busted and the AC's broken. Talking to the Lord, hope he helps us get there soon.
When the sun shines, we'll shine together. Told you I'll be here forever. Said I'll always be your friend. Took a note, I'ma stick it out till the end.
You're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey and sweet as strawberry wine. Straight and narrow. I'm done. No. And they're chasing you down with an old bloodhound. My leg! Climbing up the tar trail, right along my leg!
As you can see, some of our Vikings really need to study up on those lyrics. Peace out, Vikes.
Nice job, everyone. We've got some up-and-coming singers in the crowd.
Who knew?
Well, that's it for our show this week. As always, thanks for taking the time to watch. I'm Bailey.
And I'm Brayden. And unfortunately, we're related. Have a great weekend, Vikes.
Tritonians. Today is Friday,
Yeah,
March
that's
8th,
me.
and you're watching VTV.
I'm number 2.
I'm number 2.
No, you're number 1.
No, you started.
You were 1.
So you all could learn what class is like.
No, try it again. It's like you're like speaking a foreign language here. Oh my god, you get to introduce some girls, Brayden.
I get to mention a girl's name. Up next, Aubrey and Riley explore how AI is changing the world as we know it.
Brayden, add some charisma to that. Maybe they'll want to hit you up.
Good luck, ladies.
No, add some charisma to that.
What is charisma?
Good luck, ladies.
Good luck, ladies.
No, wink. You gotta wink. Should he wink?
Aubrey and Riley explore how AI is changing the world as we know it. But is that change always a positive?
No, wait, why do you keep going? If you
Because he said to keep going.
Yeah, but like if you mess it up that bad, you might want to stop. Aubrey and Riley submitted their
Bless you.
He focused himself.
Dude, we're trying to practice our lines here. In this week's What?
I'm Bailey.
And I'm Brady. This is a hostile work environment.
Ow! I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. That actually really hurt my knuckle. I'm such a loser.